A very warm welcome to you, Ms. Shefali Anurag. Thank you for joining us for this interview under BW Disrupt 40 Under 40 Awards. I would like to ask you 2-3 questions regarding startup ecosystem. My very first question to you is, how does it feel to be recognized in the BW Disrupt 40 Under 40 Awards?
Honestly, it came as a surprise. I was very excited about the opportunity, of course, because we all work very hard. I'm sure every applicant that applied works incredibly hard.
Exactly.
But to be recognized, especially for the work we're doing at Koto, was truly meaningful for me. And I think my family was very proud. It's a big moment for us.
Yeah, sure. So in India's competitive startup ecosystem, so what makes your company stand out?
I think, looking at it less as India's competitive ecosystem, one thing that we've spoken a lot about today is collaboration. And I believe even as a community in India, we are the kind of community where we love to help each other.
Yeah.
We like to help others. So I believe that we are not really competing. We are at a level where we are able to collaborate and create meaningful impact. And, just going back to my panel, we spoke about the global lens. And I don't see us as India anymore. I see us as a globe. We are all working hard to provide a better future for the world. And so essentially, that's my view on the competitiveness of it.
So my next question to you is, how are you planning to grow your startup in the next 12 months?
Right. So, and if you can ask this question to as many entrepreneurs as possible, what you plan and what actually happens are two very different things. And in our case, what we planned versus what we achieved was way more. We didn't realize that we would get global this fast. And we were able to provide the impact that we provide, where we have customers coming and talking to us about we saved their marriage. We were able to get them out of a very dark place after a breakup. And so essentially, I think creating that impact every single day with everybody that we work with, as human-centered as possible, high on empathy, we're all there, we care. That's really our goal for the next 12 months.
Wow, okay. So my next question to you is, what are the 3 key trends shaping your sector right now?
Right. So within the faith tech and health tech space, because we are sort of in the middle of those two spaces as an emotional wellness startup, we are looking at AI in a very assistive way. Right. So there are many startups out there that have used just AI to provide what they're providing. We don't believe in that. We believe AI is able to be assistive and make a healing path or a healing journey for a customer even better. Right. So I think one big trend is that. Another big trend are relationships. We have to really notice that whether it's you or me or anybody, relationships are the closest to our heart, and so if you're in a happy relationship and if you are in a happy marriage, you will be able to be 100% at work, as a parent, etc. And so we want to be able to provide as many solutions to bring happy relationships to the whole world. And we will use all tools for that. Right?
Yeah.
And to the last point, the other big trend is people have gone very deep into one category.
Okay.
So they've gone very deep into astrology, right? But actually healing is non-linear. You talk to a therapist or a mental health coach, it's not enough. You also need a tarot card reading.
Right.
You also need to see your kundali. So if healing is non-linear, why should we be linear? Right? So being able to provide whatever the customer wants in their journey is essentially where, the world should go. That's a big trend that we're seeing.
Okay. So my last question to you is, what inspired you to start your entrepreneurial journey?
Right. So I think I mentioned this in my panel as well.
Okay.
I actually joined Koto as VP of marketing, and I was eventually, I then eventually moved to become co-founder. Honestly, the team is so incredible because everyone comes from, incredible careers, backgrounds, and, our current CEO was the former CEO at Z5, and he's done some big shows, right, that all of us know. But he's so high on empathy. And for me, that was so inspiring because we were able to talk about a purpose, rather than just, let's just make profit. Now, the business is doing very well, but a result of the purpose is the profit. And that's what we believe. So the people we're working with and the people we're working for essentially is what drove me to want to be a part of this opportunity.
Thank you for answering all these questions.
Perfect.